I'm Donald Bloomer, President and CEO of Citizens National Bank here in Somerset. I've been with Citizens National for 39 years.
Okay, I'm Charlene Harris from Russell Springs, Kentucky, and I've served on the board of Somerset Community College for 20 years.
I'm Chuck Coldiron. Some days I work in the pizza shop. Some days I work at Arby's restaurants. Some days I sell Hyundais. But I usually find something to do to keep myself occupied most of the time.
My name is Clay Parker Davis. I've been on the board since 2002. I've been on vice chairman since 2006.
My name is Dr. Rodney Oakes. I'm a family physician practicing at Lake Cumberland Medical Associates here in Somerset, Kentucky. I've practiced here for the last 24 years.
Well, my name is David L. Williams, and I'm the circuit judge in the 40th Judicial Circuit, which is comprised of Monroe, Cumberland, and Clinton counties.
I'm Larry Turpen, and I am co-founder of Toyota Somerset since 1988.
My name is George Griffith, and I live in Malvern, Kentucky. I'm a family physician. Have been in practice for 42 years.
I'm Carol Van Hook, and Kentucky is my home.
I'm Al Blakley. I'm president of the Alton E. Blakley family of dealerships, and we offer Honda, Mazda, Ford, and Lincoln.
And originally from Pulaski County, so I was able to remain on the farm, help my mother run the farm, and attend Somerset Community College, which she was adamant that I'll go on to college after high school.
My proudest accomplishment and the highlight of my tenure has been the opening of the center in Russell Springs of Somerset Community College.
Well, Somerset Community College was close to home. I could still stay with the family. I could still work and earn a little money, and it was certainly very affordable.
My role is, in case the chairman is not here, to preside at the board meetings and be an active part in a lot of the community college activities.
I needed to start at a smaller college in order to be able to, I think, have some individual attention from the instructors and professors to help me gain some confidence and help me to gain some skills that I needed to go on to a larger university and be able to succeed in my education.
And I was aware of the existence of the community colleges since their inception. I became a member of the General Assembly in the late 1980s and was involved in education. Actually, one of the reasons I originally ran for the House of Representatives is because I felt like there was a deficiency in educational opportunity for people in my area.
Coming from a rural area like I did in a small school, I was easily intimidated. And the college was more warm. I knew a lot of people that went there. And so it sort of made me fit into a bigger world since I came from a small world.
I attended the community college in 1965 through 1967, freshman and sophomore year, and was a member of the first class that ever started at Somerset Community College, one little building.
And then Kentucky Tech was established, and the post-secondary schools became colleges, and we became the Somerset Technical College. And so that's where I was when Dr. Marshall came and all of the consolidation and merger and everything.
I started my involvement with the Partners in Progress campaign several years ago and helped raise money, and during that time I met great people and really became interested because it's so important to this community.
It was a very interesting time in my life. the academics were very good, but also the social of being able to play cards there at Meese at the time. And while I attended, we only had two buildings. We had Meese Hall and Stoner, and we had some trailers.
I've given my time because higher education is so important to our communities, and particularly in Russell County. So I think it's been well worth the time that I've spent being on the board of directors to help further education.
I was president of student government, I think the 1970-71 school year, I believe it was. Really didn't go over very well with Dr. Roscoe Kelly. We managed to sneak into the school over a weekend, and we covered every wall, covered every eraser, covered every bathroom stall. Everything in there had some campaign paraphernalia for my tremendous campaign for student government president. And
self-satisfaction to see the community college grow, develop, and the leadership that it has provided for the students and for the faculty, and to see that the college grows.
There was an instructor named Mr. Jerry Campbell who had for some of my chemistry courses who had asked me if I wanted to be a chemistry laboratory assistant, and I did that through the year 1981 to 1982, and it allowed me to get some work experience here at the college.
So I was one of the few Republicans that voted for the Kentucky Education Reform Act because I had a conviction that I believe that people in communities that were not wealthy communities had the same right to access to public education in a quality manner that folks in other areas did. So I voted for the Kentucky Education Reform Act. Many thought it was the end of my political career. But after the dust cleared, sometime later, all the folks that were my critics were gone, and I became president of the Senate.
And then at that time, we had a great basketball team. Bob Anderson was the coach at that time, and so we had a lot of fun there. And I got to meet people from other parts of the state. Other counties came there, and so I finally realized this world was much bigger than Nancy, Kentucky.
But had good relations. Always felt that I was wanted there. Always felt that I had resources that I could fall back on there that helped me through a lot of hard times.
When we first went to the community college, the bookstore and the library was in Meese Hall. Everything was in Meese Hall, and I don't think it was even Meese Hall at that time. I don't know what the first building was named.
I guess the most important thing would be when Dr. Marshall came to town and what she has done with the college. And I just feel like when she is there and in control, then, we have no place to go but up.
It's been very important for me to see the success of Somerset Community College for our region. It plays a vital part in what we try to do at Citizens National with developing our young people, the education that they can get prepared for through the community college, even while they're working with us, has been a very important role.
Well, in our local community, so many of our young people don't have the opportunity or think that they can't go away and go to college. They can't afford it. But with the college being right there at home, they can afford, they can work, still go to college, take night classes, online classes, and they will take advantage of that where they wouldn't feel comfortable to go to one of the larger colleges out of town.
But to see the number of students who have so many different opportunities today, we had one building and 5 mobile trailers. For classrooms when I came here. To look at this campus today, it is absolutely stunning.
And it's provided an opportunity for a lot of young people to get their foot in the door as to what college life is like, and an opportunity to get an associate degree and get an education that is affordable
I think what Somerset Community College makes available to the students of this area is in providing a quality education close to home.
Education and access to affordable education was very important, and we were able to insert in one of the budgets some money to help make the McQuarrie Center come to life. And I never will forget the day we were over there, and they told me that the area where we were building, it used to be used to do commodity handouts, and I told them, well, we're going to change it from a handout to a hand up.
The college has been a tremendous asset for this community. Sometimes we, as private citizens, we really forget how big an asset they are, but how they've affected me and the company that we have. Some of my people in key positions has taken advantage of the community college, and the reason they had an opportunity to be in those key positions was that if they couldn't readily have a college readily available to them and further their education, they could not have held down the key positions here.
Students having somewhere closer, somewhere that is good reputation, high standards, but not hardly that big campus, big 250 member classrooms. It's a good process of building up to that.
I just think it's the most important thing that we can do for a community and for our people and for our state and for everybody concerned.
Well, I think that the community college is one of the greatest assets we have, and it's unbelievable how it's grown, and we can get a 4-year degree now through the college, and that is just something that you can't put a price tag on. It is a